What it is, it's your boy Dutch the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Prison Stories Uncut, Town RCI Roxbury on that farm with it. Now, this situation took place over 20 some odd years ago. Now, this episode gonna be about my boy, none other than the Park Heights street legend, Lil Mo. Now, Lil Mo was already on the farm when I got there, and he was already a good brother before me. He was already running with the guys. So, everybody that know Lil Mo, no, Shorty wild. He funny as shit, and he a gangster. Now, Lil Mo was serving 20 years. He had a body. Back in the day, it used to be me, him, Section 8, Lil Ivan. That was our clique up Roxbury. See, Lil Mo and them knew me through Lil Moochie. They had the 75 years, real East Baltimore gangster. They knew me through Shorty, so they already knew I was stank. That's why they ain't had no problem fucking with a nigga. So, long story short, that's our mob now. Us four. And I don't mean that in the literal sense. Of course, we good brothers. There's thousands of us in it. But us four, we was tight. But anyway, Lil Mo was wild, man. Shorty will pack you out. He will crack on you real bad. Make you want to fight him. And because we got locked up as hot was, Mo was one of them little niggas that he just loved to irritate the older niggas and shit. And Shorty could fight his ass off. Cause one time, my nigga, Big Fish, OG, real gangster, Big Fish, he got tired of Lil Mo shit. He gave Lil Mo some minutes one time back in the day. He told the brothers, go ahead on, get Lil Mo some minutes, right? So they go in the cell or whatever, they beat Lil Mo body. I lied to you not. This man come up out the cell. Lil Mo come out the cell, brushing his shoulders all talking about, yeah, I just got me a massage. Fish was bad as a motherfucker. Rest in peace, Fish. Needless to say, Mo used to get on a lot of the older brothers' nerves. On purpose. So long story short, me and Mo had already put some work in together during that NBA war. So we was already mobbed up. We already had slung that night together. Little situation arise. Word came down. It was a nigga on the compound did something to a good brother in another prison. He on our compound now. Word got back that fast. Slim got to get up out of here. 24 hours. He got to get up out of here within 24 hours. So when the word comes down, Lil Mo gets selected for the mission. I lie to you not. I ain't never seen nobody get excited to go on no mission. Me, to be honest, I used to get butterflies. This man was really excited. He was a little different. I remember this shit like it was yesterday. So we done got the word, that's what it is. They call feed up, lunchtime. Housing Unit 4, they let us out the building. So we headed to the child hall. It's a mass movement. Because I think they let it 2 buildings eat at a time. So like Housing Unit 1 and Housing Unit 4 ate together at this time, right? So Housing Unit 1 and Housing Unit 4, we coming out the building going up the dining hall, right? Now, Mo locked in on his target. He locked in. He weaving through the crowd. Now all the good brothers on point. We on point. We make a wall around the target, the dude who Mo on his ass. Dude don't even realize that we done made a wall around him so that the police can't see inside the wall what's going on. He's surrounded by brothers. He walking and talking with his walking buddy. They having a rap. Then all of a sudden, Lil Mo slide through the crowd with that blick out like Jason. Went to chopping that Slim like a lumberjack. He take off up the compound. Lil Mo on his ass, hot pursuit. Catches up with him, grab him by the collar of his shirt, start hanging that dagger in his back. Clang! Put that word in. But the problem was, Shorty, Lil Mo, would not stop hitting this nigga. Keep sinking the blick in, yo. To where as though we had to tell him to stop. Come on, let's go, come on. He snapped out of it. Get the slide with the big brothers. We collapsed the wall. Slim land there. Fuck that. He survived. He ain't putting the charge neither. But one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. You do not want Lil Mo on your ass. Free my brother, man. Lil Mo, man. Shorty doing life right now. Nigga told him, my boy, man. Free Lil Mo from up Park Heights. Say that shit to us backwards.